It is not a strategy, not even a concept. Why? Because everything we see on the price chart is the supply of that particular instrument and the demand for that instrument. I know this video is quite boring and people would most likely click off it, but I plead with you, just watch for a while. You'll actually learn something very realistic today. I've been here for a year, and in a year I can tell you what has happened. My vlog is all about the days I've been trading actively on YouTube, but the real contest here is I have been trading from March last year till today, and in about 2 months, in a month actually, in 2 months, I'll be celebrating 1 year of actively trading, of actively looking at the market. Yep, so in the 1 year of actively looking at the market, I feel I can tell people what I have seen. I have recently started seeing a bit of profitability. Should I call it just a tad bit out of break even? Just a tad bit out of break even. So we all know the market, or rather every trader, moves like this. Pardon my handwriting, this is not an ISO, so the board wobbles. And every trader is between these three positions. You're either profitable, break even, or profitable. Every trader can be categorized into these three portions, and I guess I will put myself here currently, just out of the break even phase, a little bit out of the break even phase, but not profitable yet. And why do I say so? So some days ago we celebrated, or rather a month ago, celebrated making 1% of a $10,000 demo account. And as of today, by Monday, that 1% will be gone. So I'll have fallen back close to this place. So it means in the 1 year, I have seen this very well. I have seen this a lot, and I have transited from this towards this angle, and slowly I have been seeing what this angle looks like. And in that time, I can tell you guys, trading is not what you think it is. In fact, matter of fact, I wasn't going to make a video. I haven't made a video for about a week plus. I wasn't going to make a video until I saw something that motivated me today. There is a trader called Trader Nick. You know, the sweet thing is we share names. My name is actually Nicholas, and he is also Nicholas. So we share names, but he is extremely realistic about it. And I watched the video today. I'm going to leave a link of that video hanging up here or at the bottom of the description somewhere in there. But watching that video made me realize I'm not actually terrible. I am actually a whole lot better than I felt I was. And I just want people to understand something. So this morning I did a review of my own trades. That was long before I watched the video. I watched the video about 3 hours ago. But this morning I did a review of all my recent trades I have been posting online and the ones I haven't even done a video for yet. Today I'm supposed to do a review video. Today is Saturday of the week, right? But something I noticed was this. So I filtered my winning trades. I filtered all my winning trades. Allow me to clean this up. Ooh. I filtered all my winning trades and I noticed something realistic. I know this video is quite boring and people would most likely click off it, but I plead with you, just watch for a while. You'll actually learn something very realistic today. Something that most traders do not really say, especially your forex gurus that just want you to pay for mentorship and pay for a course. Everything we see on the chart, right? Everything we see on the price chart, everything we see on this price chart, we've all heard this before and we've all seen this before. Matter of fact, there's a trader that is really killing it and showing everybody. His name is Bernd. You might have heard me said a lot about this man, Bernd Skoropinski. He has a YouTube channel. I'll post his channel. And he talks about the only thing we see on this chart, basically. He talks about the word supply and demand. And most people call it a strategy. From all I have understood about this thing, it is not a strategy. I won't call it a strategy. It is actually not even a concept. So I won't call it a concept. It is actually the reality. That is what it is. It is the reality. Why? Because everything we see on the price chart is the supply of that particular instrument and the demand for that instrument. You could draw a price chart for biscuits, price chart for Pamper, a price chart for Tall, price chart for cars. Even Tesla stock has a price chart. And it's why it is simple. It is because you can literally draw a price chart for such a thing because you can gauge the amount of demand and the amount of supply that thing has. That is what makes it a price chart. And I've come to realize that this is the ultimate truth. You all know I've been trading from a guy called Ayu Johnson. I've been using his strategy, right? And his strategy he calls MMC, money making concept, which he says is cheesy, doesn't really like it, but money making concept, where he teaches majorly understanding fair value gap. And I always say this in most of my video. Fair value gap is the same thing as saying imbalance. Imbalance of what? Either supply or demand. Though, now understand this, as good as his concept is, or as good as his, it's literally a concept, it's right there. Money making concepts. It's literally a concept. As good as his concept is, something I came to understand today is every single trade I have made was more about supply and demand than understanding what I was seeing on the chart. Why do I say so? So it's this simple. And I think every trader who is actually being realistic, it will tell you the same thing. Same thing with even any strategy whatsoever you use. Let me explain this simple. It's actually not because of what I saw on the chart. It is because of what I saw before I looked at the chart. Profitable trades come before you look at the chart. Profitable trades comes from understanding the fundamental, the fundamental supply and demand in the market. That is what trading is all about. If you understand that the US economy is strong due to the data they release, and you believe that it is stronger, you get right now, you believe that it is stronger than, let's say, the Japanese yen, which is JPY. It is stronger than the Japanese yen because the Japanese yen, even though it might show strength, but if you cumulate the data, it is quite weak. Compared, now it is not if it's not strong, but compared to this, right? Compared to this, it is not as strong as this. Hence, when you look at a USD JPY chart, over time, you would keep seeing something like this. It is simply because $1 was giving you 1 yen, but because the economy is stronger, and also people want to invest in a stronger economy because that's where they want to make money from. People want to demand the currency of that economy. It will become $1 costing you 2 yen. It will keep going like that, 1 USD costing you 3 yen. Up until this economy can do whatever they can do to make themselves as strong as the US dollar. If they are equally strong, when I say equally, if they are equally strong, what you will see on the price chart is literally a flat line. That is it. And that is really the real deal of whatever it is we're trading in the forex market, in the crypto market, in the food market, coin market, meta market, name it, crypto, whatever it is. This is it. How you learn this, how you understand this. Now, why do I say all my trades, most of my winning trades, in fact, the winning trades as a whole has been based on fundamental understanding? Is because this happened to me. I'm gonna let me really break it down for you guys. I've been here for a year, right? And I have been actively trading for the past 3 weeks, 4 weeks plus. Like seriously taking the trades and finding out every nitty-gritty I can find about the trade. This is what I have come to notice, why the fundamental trades made me the money. Not really real money, it's a demo account though. But why did the fundamental trade make profits more than any other type of trades I took? There were trades where I did only chart analysis, and there are trades where I did fundamental before I did chart analysis. And fundamental analysis doesn't even need to be that deep to understand what you're looking at. Unless there's an instant change of trend, then you will lose. But I realized every time I went to marketmilk.babypips.com, every time I had gone to this website and I had looked up at currency strength, currency heat map, and currency volatility critically, not with what my mentor said now, but with self-critical thinking. Every time I had looked up these 3 things before I took a trade, I had an 85% chance of knowing exactly what to do in the chart before I even opened the chart. I know what I was expecting to see. If I wasn't seeing that, I'm coming back here to look for something else. And you all saw it in my old videos in December. That is exactly what I did. Now, this made me 85% chance of win already, compared to when I just went straight into the chart. I didn't know what was going on in the economy. And they say this thing a lot: the trend is your friend. The trend is your friend, right? There's a chart on Market Make under this strength point that shows you strength of every currency over time, depending on the time period you set. So you could use 1 day, you could use 1 month, you could use 1 year, 4 hours, 1 hour. I think there's a 4 hours, probably, or hourly. I can't remember. But all the way down to minutes, right? And you could look at the strength over that period of time on that chart. This chart tells me the exact trend of each currency, right? It tells me the exact trend of the currency. And if I get the trend of a currency and I pair it against the trend of another currency, for example, let's say this is USD and this is yen. If I pair it against this one, instantly I fully understand what I'm looking for. For example, right, let's just use this fake chart. For example, I'm seeing that the JPY is bearish and the USD has a bullish trend. Instantly, if the pair is called USD JPY, I want to be buying the dollar. I want to be hitting buy orders on the dollar. Even if I open that chart and I see the market doing like this, I won't touch it. We'll just simply wait your ass down. Unless I see this guy start tilting downwards, or I see this guy start tilting upwards, I'll then know, okay, this guy is changing trend. Probably that's why I'm seeing this happen on that chart. But as long as this trend remains bullish USD, bearish JPY, I am searching for a buy order if the currency is like this. If it was flipped on the other side, let's say the currency was actually named JPY I'd be looking for a sell order because I would want to sell my Japanese yen to buy the dollar. Obviously, we want to sell this here to buy the dollar. If this is what I see there. So I hope you get to understand something in this video, that trading is not straightforward. You lose. You'd make 10% today and lose 25% tomorrow, and then make 50% in 4 days, and then tomorrow you lose another 35%, and you just keep going up and down, up and down. Thanks to Trader Nick, he really encouraged me today. It's a video, funny enough, it's a video he made a year ago, but it really encouraged me today to, keep at this. I just saw a reason to make a video today, and I'll be making this video. I also make a review video of my trades. I have not made a video for about a week plus now, and I hope to see you all in that one. And also, if you like this kind of videos where I do real basic explanations, I'll be looking forward to buying an easel soon and hanging this board. Also, we're going to be moving out of this place in a while. I hope the deal, catch up. If the deal works fine, then we're moving out of this place in a while. I'll have a better space. I'll have an easel and this board, and I'll be able to teach everything I have learned in the short period of time. I am not profitable yet, but that doesn't mean I cannot pass on some knowledge on some things that I have learned. So I'll catch you all on the next video where I do the review of the week. Thank you all for watching, and do hit the subscribe button and hit the like if you like this video, and drop comments. I want to know what you think, how you trade, what you see the market, if you think trading is good or bad. If you know Trader Nick, or are you, or burned, feel free to drop them down, drop some comments, and catch you all on the next one. Peace out.